Anyway, why did I do that? Welcome back to Bella Boo's Lunches. If you're new, welcome. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. So I ordered a bunch of new bento supplies, and I usually like to give them a little test go when I get like really different types of things in the mail. So I thought I would test them today with you, so you can get my very first reaction on whether or not they work, and we'll see if we'll be incorporating them into Bella's Lunches. So these little things are supposed to cut shapes into little smokies, I believe. I'm not exactly sure because I couldn't read the language, but I'm assuming you can just use these little guys, put them in here, and I don't know, cut them. You can see they have like little like things that come up. They're not sharp or anything, but they're sturdy enough, I guess, to cut through a little smoky. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Also, one thing I noticed, you get 4 in the pack, is 2 of them are smaller, so you can kind of tell, well, maybe you can't on video, but you can kind of see how this one is smaller. So there's 2 little ones and 2 bigger ones. So I don't know if maybe that's if you have like dinkier little smokies. I don't know. But then we're going to whip up a little sauce that we're going to put on them. And I have a couple other things that we can try out today as well. So let me just get a few of these smokies out and we are going to cut them. I got my first guy. So let's see if he fits into this small one. Oh, he does. Okay, so he fits in there. So I believe I then take this thing and just smush it on top. Let's find out. How's this gonna go? Okay. Smush it down. Let me pull it out. It came with this thing, so maybe I poke it out. Oh yeah, you poke it out. Oh my gosh, it has a little face on it. Okay. So here's this one.
Wait, what is it supposed to be?
A bunny.
Bunny? I see lines.
Yeah, I don't know. And I just put my little lid on.
And I push it hard. I don't know. Oh, it has a hole at the bottom?
Yeah.
I wonder what that's for.
I'll show you. Okay, so there we go. And you pick up your little stick and you push it out.
That one? Oh, that was really small.
Oh, that one kind of got messed up. Or maybe it didn't. I don't really know what it's supposed to end up looking like. He has a little happy face though.
He does.
But
I really hope the turtle works out because that's really cute.
yeah, so we're going to do the big turtle first. Push it in. And this is the turtle. Oh, there it is. Okay, this one turned out better. So I can see his mouth, his eye, and then this is supposed to replicate his turtle shell.
Oh, he doesn't have a little tail.
Okay, so here's how this guy looks in the smaller one. And again, we're just going to push it through.
Okay, I actually see it.
All right.
It's like, oh, those little feetsies.
Okay, before I start cooking them, I'm going to quickly make the sauce that I'm going to use for them. And that is just going to be grape jelly. And I'm going to do about 1/4 of a cup of grape jelly into here.
And then some chili sauce.
So 3 tablespoons of chili sauce. That's 2.
And that is 3.
And then you just stir this up.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird.
It is really weird. But once we warm it up, I'll warm it up on the pan a little bit as they're cooking, and it will kind of melt down and make a really delicious glaze. And it tastes kind of barbecue. It's not going to taste like grape jelly or the chili sauce. It's going to taste almost barbecue-y. It's interesting.
I love how you say barbecue.
Yeah. I don't think that's a word. I think I made it up.
I think it was too.
We make up a lot of things here. I'm going to add a little bit of water. I don't know if this is going to do anything. my hope is that I want them to kind of expand a little bit. Like this guy back here looks like he's starting to kind of spread out. That's kind of what I want them to do instead of browning up, because they're already fully cooked. They just need to really be warmed up. So we'll add some water and see if that does anything. This one doesn't even look like it's cut. Oh yeah, there it is. It's the bunny. So I have my water simmering here, and as you can see, they actually do spread out once they're cooked, and you can see the cuts. I think these guys are done. I'm going to take them out, and I'm just going to warm up some of the sauce, and then I will be right back. Here they are. They're actually kind of cute. This is the bunny. These are their turtles, and here is another bunny. I don't know if you can make out its little face or its little ears, its little arms that are off to the side right here.
Oh my gosh, that is actually kind of cute.
Yeah, these are actually really sweet looking. So these are my turtles again, and then I did the bunnies off to the side. And now let me show you my sauce that I have prepared. And I just kind of put it back into the container over here. So this is just the chili sauce and the grape jelly. So you don't need much of it. And you can just simply glaze it right over top of them.
It smells very good, and I think it'll taste very good too.
How cute are they? So this is just, you know, a fun little thing you can do every now and then. I think I will probably do this with Bella every few months, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah. If any of you use these, please tell me what I did wrong. If I did anything wrong, I love constructive criticism. Please give it to me. Tell me what I did wrong, because I really have no idea. Also, tell me, what else could I use in here? I know, like, Vienna sausages might work too, but I don't know if I like Vienna sausages. So
I don't even know what that
I don't know. Tell me if you think I should try that, if you have a recipe on how to do that, or if you have other things that I can stick into here to sort of play with. It has to be something that when you cook it, it spreads out a little bit, hard enough to keep its shape, get soft enough to be able to slice through, because these aren't knives in here. These are just, you know, like raised pieces of plastic.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say apples, but then you can cook apples.
Yeah, and it needs to be able to kind of separate, kind of like how a hot dog does when you
Yeah.
cook it. So anyway, give me your ideas, your thoughts. I'm kind of clueless at this point, but I'm glad that they did kind of work out. I don't always have things work in my favor. If you want to give these guys a try, I will leave their link down in the description
Below. And I think I would give these a 10 out of 10.
All right. There you go. All right, are you ready to do the next one with me? I have a lot of supplies out right now, but I'm just gonna first start by showing you this adorable little sushi maker. So this is going to be the star of the show. It is 3 pieces, as you can see. And basically what you're supposed to do is fill it with a couple layers of something. So we're gonna do rice and then a little mixture of like carrots and onion, and then more rice on top, and then you smush it down with this little plunger thing, and then you take these 2 out, and you should have a little chunk of sushi that you can then stick this onto. So this is going to replace like a real piece of fish or whatever, and they're just cute little shapes that you can throw on the top, so they're just adorable and fun to have. So Bella is showing you that one with the little bow.
That one's my favorite.
Yeah, that one's cute. So let's get started. I've made some rice, and then I've also put together some sushi liquid. I don't know what you would call this, but it is basically just rice, vinegar, some sugar, and salt. And I'm gonna put it into my rice. So let me move this stuff out of the way for now. If you don't have a rice spatula, just use what you got. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to put on some of this vinegar mixture, and I just kind of drizzle it on the top. Again, this is not the proper way of doing it. So this is how we do it in our house, because these are the tools that I had handy, and this is what we're going to use. And you just want to kind of chop it into there, and or cut it into there. I don't know the correct verbiage. This is not my I don't know anything about this. So I'm good with sandwiches and coloring them. So this is a little bit out of my realm, but I'm trying to incorporate different foods because a lot of you have asked me to do that. So I'm going to, and I don't need to remind you, but I am just a mom, like a lot of you, and just trying to do my best and trying to entertain you in the process.
So what does this do?
I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea. It flavors it.
Okay.
I have no clue what the scientific thing behind it is. So my rice is probably not the right rice. I know it's not the right rice, but whatever. This is how we're doing it.
Because I didn't know if like that made it less sticky or
maybe it makes it more sticky. I have no idea. Who knows? Comment down below. Tell us your thoughts on all this.
It's like slime.
And maybe I added too much. I don't know. Am I failing already? Okay. Anyway, this is our rice. Let's make our filling. So our filling is going to be super simple. So the filling, you can do anything you want. We're going to do just 3 little ingredients. We are going to do garlic, carrots, and onion. That's it. So I'm going to throw it into my pan and cook it up with a little bit of olive oil. So I'm now going to add some garlic to my hot oil. And then I'm also going to add some onion as well as some carrots. And we're just going to saute these guys until they are nice and soft. This is just about done cooking. I'm going to add about a tablespoon or half of a tablespoon of teriyaki sauce just to give it a little bit of flavor, and that's it. One thing I have learned from making sushi is to always get your tools wet. So I have wet these down. I just dipped them in water. That's all I did. And then I'm going to also dip the top part of this into a little bit of water. And we are going to attempt to fill him. So let me move him up closer to you. And we will add a little bit of rice. I'm going to use the spoon that came with their kit. And we're going to scoop in some rice into the bottom. I don't know how much rice to use exactly. And then I'm going to use this to kind of push it down. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Do I do lots of layers or just a couple? I don't know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more rice. Smush it down. And now I'm going to add a little bit of our filling that we made. This is teriyaki onions and carrots and garlic. It smells delicious. We didn't taste test it, which could be a problem, but I think it's going to be good. Okay, so we got our filling in there, a little bit more. And now we're going to add, oh no, I just got my spoon dirty though. I need 2 spoons. Okay, let's add a little bit more rice. Bella's letting me know if I'm in focus or not. And if I'm centered. Okay, so let's push it down. I'm going to wet my thing one more time. I'm going to try to get everything confined. It's oozing out. My filling's really oozy. Do you see that oozing?
It's oozing.
Oh no. Did I mess it up? Okay, I think before I take it off the plunger, I'm going to stick one of my guys into it. Will it work? Or was I supposed to plunge it all the way down? Oh my gosh, I'm going to plunge it into my hand. Oh my gosh, it like totally worked. It totally worked. My hands are really dirty, but this totally worked. Okay, so I don't know if this is important still, but I'm going to get it wet. I don't know if this is important at all, honestly. But there we go. I got it wet. So now I'm going to add, I'm just going to use this spoon. I don't care if it's dirty. This spoon is really easy. So we're just going to stick in our rice. Plunge it down. I'm going to get you a better angle. And then I'm going to add some more of this filling. This would be a lot of fun if you made up a few different fillings. Like for me personally, I would have liked mushrooms in it. or if you made up a meat one, or even like an egg one. I'm just thinking the possibilities are completely endless at this point with this. I can even do sandwiches with this and totally just make like little grilled cheese with it, where you put the bread or the toast in and then you add in some cheese or meat, or I don't know. I just feel like this thing is so darn cute and I'm totally loving it. Okay, so we're gonna add our rice to the top, put our plunger on. It's going to come out because I added that teriyaki. I also made the vegetables in that olive oil, so they're a little wettish. So I'm just gonna scrape off my excess. Does that work?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll just wipe up the counter. Okay, so then let's try it this way, plunging it and then putting our topper thing on. So we're gonna plunge it out. Boom. It's so cute. It's seriously so cute.
Can I take that off?
Let's see. Just kind of slide it off.
Twist it.
And there it is. Another one, all done. Okay. So here they are. Oh my gosh, how stinking cute are these? Now, you might be wondering, what are those back there? Well, I picked up a few of these little bottles as well, and these bottles are to be filled. So you take a little bottle, just like this. I'm gonna move this out of the way for a minute. And you screw his little head off. See? And it comes with this little squirty thing. All right, so I filled up my little squirter thing with some soy sauce, and I'm going to now transfer it into my little bottle. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable. I cannot handle this. Now, this is just for practice today, but I was thinking in the future when I do send this, or I do make this for her actual lunch, I might put it in a little container or send a little container with it that she can squirt the soy sauce into the container if she doesn't want to put it directly onto the whatever I made her, I guess. But this is what her lunch would look like if I was to send her this lunch today. Now, it did come with 5, so I could have made her 5. And I could have also made her additional like flavors. I didn't have to like stick to the same flavor. But I really wanted to just see if that plunger little sushi maker thing would even work. And it did. I am super impressed with how cute this little lunch turned out. So tell me what you thought about these 3 products that I showed you today. The little sushi maker guy, the little soy sauce holders, the little hot dog shaper things. What was your favorite? And I will leave all links down below. What was your favorite, Bella?
I think it would have to be this one.
Oh, these little soy sauce?
Yeah, because it was really cool when we used this.
Yeah, we like little toys and such. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and keep your eyes peeled because I'll be using these in Bella's lunches this week, I think.
Yep.
And we have more fun things to show you. I ordered quite a few things. If you didn't see the haul video that I posted, go check that out and you'll get a little clue of the other things we're going to be trying out. But I'm watching for more fun things. So if you see any fun things like this, send me the links so I can give them a try. And maybe your next idea will be one of the things that I feature in an upcoming video. So thank you so much for watching. We will see you in our next video.
Bye.
Bye.